Hello to our Wednesday live stream here at Calypso Live. Today you can see here in the background it's gonna be very magical and medieval-like. We're taking a look, an early access look at Casino Games' newest game, Distant Kingdoms, and with me, as always, Christian from Casino Games. Hi, Christian. How are you?
Not bad, thanks. Hi, Patrick. Thanks for having me along.
Yes, I was really glad when I contacted you guys. So I want to stream Distant Kingdoms, and they said, "Well, yeah, Christian is responsible for that." So, oh, cool. So there will be not a big problem.
Yeah, not doing Mechanicus today.
No, it's a little bit more chilling. I hope.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, not so many sort of like high drama fights, I don't think.
No neck runs.
Yeah, no neck runs.
Yes, last week we had a Railway Empire Japan stream, a home office stream with the producer Moritz, and I was only in my voice chat there in my office. Tolix83, guten Abend, Mr. Calypso. Yes, thanks, Mr. Snufford. Hi, nice to see you too. I was surprised to hear you in the stream last week. I thought you said you didn't have time. No, I had the time. It was planned that I will only be operating all that technical stuff, but then Moritz asked me to look over the chat and assisting him a little bit, and so yeah. Why not? So today I'm back, so halfway, because maybe you can hear it in my voice. I was sick the last 4 days, and it looks like the average flu is still existing. So nothing too serious. But I wanted to be back. Yes, definitely. But I'm really, it's a little bit. Feel a little bit weak, you know?
yeah, it's taken it out of you a little bit.
Okay, Distant Kingdoms, a new game. I started playing it yesterday and recorded 2 VODs for the Calypso Live viewers. The first one will be online tomorrow, so we will go through the tutorial a little bit. I have 2 of them. Yeah, what can we expect of that? It's you can describe it a little bit better, I think, Christian.
Yeah, so it's a fantasy city builder. We've just entered early access with it, so we've still got a lot of development to go, but we're really excited to have the community along for that, so they can feed back to us and we can sort of develop the game along with them. But you'll be sort of taking charge of the 4 different races that are within the game, and building a new civilization with them in the new land that you've discovered. So yeah, a lot more chilled than Mechanicus, but a lot more focused on the kind of the city builder kind of genre.
Yeah, you can hear it in the music, the soundtrack. It's art, and with the image.
It's very fantasy.
It's very fan. Snufford just learned about the existence of this game in the newsletter a couple of days ago. Yes, I knew it. I know it for a very long time now, because we know a little bit more here at Calypso than you guys out there. Okay, so I think we can start the game. So here we are. Can you see the game, Christian, via the ship?
I can see it.
Oh, that's great. Everything works.
There's no technical bugs. Hopefully no game bugs either.
Okay, it's early access. So
it's early access.
It's early access. The price for the early access, there is an early access price for sure. I think it's around 21 euros.
Yeah, I think it's around that because it still has the launch discount at the moment.
Cool. So I think it's a very good price. Okay, but you never tell us anything. No, I mustn't tell you. I'm not allowed to.
All the NDAs that you have to sign.
Yeah, it is. It is so difficult because I'm so empathic. I want to tell you, wow, what I've seen today. It's awesome, nice games coming from us. But there is another game I cannot, or we cannot speak from you guys.
Yeah, well, it's the same. It's the same for me. It's my friends ask me like, "Oh, how's work? What are you working on?" I'm like, "It's good. Yeah, that's all I can say at the moment."
Yes, I'm really taking this stuff serious. I'm not telling anyone about things that are going on because in the last couple of years there were so many leaks. And I can understand that there are some people working for a developer or for a publisher that feel a little bit like, oh, this is video game, this is so cool, I know a lot of stuff, this is coming, I'm the greatest guy here at the party, you know? And for me, it's not, no, I won't tell anyone.
No.
Things about that. So are you telling your wife? My wife. So luckily, my wife is not interested in games. So if I told her, well, Distant Kingdoms is coming out, so she would, what? Distant Kingdoms? Don't mind. And 10 minutes later, so what was the game I leaked?
Yeah.
Don't know. What is a leak?
Yeah. But it's also like there are unusual like reasons as well. So for example, if you're trying to like name a product, like you won't want to like let anything out about the name because then you might get a challenge about somebody else wanting to use the name. So that's why, there's so many reasons to be able to want to keep it secret until it gets announced.
Yes, for sure. It has a reason why these games are announced at a specific point and released at a specific point.
Yeah.
Patrick could basically work for the CIA as well at this point. No.
Maybe for the technology that you'd have access to, like the super fancy cameras or glasses that you might get.
Yeah. No, I can keep secrets. My daughters, they're telling me everything. And they always say, we know you won't tell this anyone. That's a good feeling. Okay. Launch the game. We want to do the free play. I could only play that tutorial one time because, as I told you guys, I was sick. Okay, with open spaces and windy peaks. Shall we start? What?
Yeah, which one do you prefer? Like open spaces is very much sort of like plains, and windy peaks is like mountains.
Actually, the wind can be brisk up in the alpine regions of Ineron. Yes, this is the world, Ineron. But it's easy enough to get used to when you live in such a beautiful area. There's a surprise at every turn in these parts, so while citizens should explore every inch of this region, they should exercise caution. Who knows what lies ahead? I don't want it too stressy. That sounds a little bit like you're not telling me the truth about the stress factor in that game, Christian. Maybe some walk riders
come around the corner or something.
Covering behind, and then attack them.
Let's go for open spaces.
Let's use the open spaces. Okay, now I can choose between the dwarven, elven, the human, and the orcish. Oh, what's going on?
Yeah, so you will be able to discover all of them on the map as you build out your settlement. But to start off with, you'll have to select one, and each race has like different requirements. Like they'll want different goods, so it's just based around sort of like who you like to play, really.
I played the tutorial with the humans. I think at the moment it's the only race you can play in the tutorial.
Yeah.
I think I will use the dwarves.
Good choice.
Okay, good choice. Launch this great game.
So the loading times are still a little bit long at the moment, but we're working on it. I think one of the things that's been really great about the process of early access so far is our devs, Author Studios, who are working on this, are super responsive. So they're in the Discord server, they're responding to Steam posts as well. So they're very much hard at work, working on all the things that people are feeding back to them.
That sounds good. Didn't know that developer.
Yeah, they're based up in Scotland, actually, in the UK.
Oh, okay. Am I able to play it after buying it? Yes, Bizu, you can play it. So this is the early access version. This is the same version you get when you buy this game now in early access. I haven't a special version here yet. It's the same. But there is no dwarf emote on Twitch.
Unfortunately not. Not yet.
Okay. Piece of Simt, I want it now. You haven't seen that game yet, but it's really lovely. Oh, okay. I have to rethink all this stuff. So this is the base camp. This is always there.
Mm-hmm. That's like your starting settlement.
It looks much different to that one of the humans. With the humans, you had this balloon. Oh, Chris76DE is following. Thank you, Chris. And here you have this drill.
Yeah, very dwarvish.
Yes. Yeah, Chris, hello. Thanks for following us. Okay, one question. Oh, there are some animals here. One question. I cannot turn around now.
Do you want to try Q&E? Or also right-click holding your mouse as well?
Oh, you are... I needed you yesterday when I recorded the VODs. This is so... I'm so stupid. Yes, you can turn around. So yesterday I was just thinking, I have to build this house right here, but the space. No, just right click. Okay, but this I wanted to address here in the stream. Hey Nochny, this is in Xbox game preview Polish language. Polish language. I haven't seen it yet. I don't.
No, so at the moment it's very much just PC on Steam and GOG. In terms of localization, it's just in English at the moment, and we're looking at localization throughout the process of early access. In terms of like the different languages, we know that the first one to be implemented will be German at some point. So that should hopefully be coming soon, and then other languages will follow later in the timeline.
That sounds good. C and Z also rotate the screen. C and Z. Oh, you guys are so great. The problem is that I'm a gamepad player.
Yeah.
And if you are experienced in games like this, you know the basic controls. They are very often very similar. Yes, it's gonna be a very interesting VOD tomorrow. Yes. No, I overacted it. I was not like, whoa, what's that sort of a game? Cannot rotate my camera. What's going on? No, it was. I overacted it a little bit. Okay, transfer construction. So we have the menu here with construction. The first thing to start is with a small marketplace and a small warehouse, I think.
Yeah, so if you want to build your warehouse and marketplace first, those are like your first two buildings. And you can use Q to rotate your buildings if you want to change that.
That's right, and there was one point we talked about. So if you play the tutorial, I was just like, I built it like this the first time I played it somehow, and then I couldn't connect it. So now here it is not a. So maybe it was my fault. So definitely keep this this way here. This is the entrance. Keep that.
There's like a connector to the road.
Yeah, keep that a free position. Okay, we'll build that one, and a warehouse as well. Oh, there's something strange going on with my monitor. We can deal with that. Or maybe not. Maybe yes. I will place that right here. Why not?
I think it's always really interesting seeing like how people build their settlements because everyone's different. So when me and the team are playing it, I'll look at their saves and I'm like, what are they doing? Why have they placed that house there? Whereas mine is like really random.
Yes, for me, it's definitely random because I need a little bit more experience in that in this game, and oh dang, I need to hit shift to build more houses. Okay, shift, build this one and build another one. And now it's very important to connect them.
Yeah, so you want to connect it to your warehouse and your houses, so your houses can build. And then you see there's the courier off to take the materials required for construction.
Couldn't wait for it to play, Bisu. You can get it on Steam right now, and there are a lot of things to explore here because that's later on. We can research some stuff when the houses. Let's look over these buildings, I think. So this one is the small marketplace.
So this tells you what your population needs. You have like different tiers of needs. You have like basic needs and luxury needs. So your peasant population will need berries and water, and then as a luxury, it will need bread as well. So you can use the marketplace to check that they're getting everything they need, because it will tell you they need like 3 berries every month or 4 berries. And then the reason why the berries and the water are full at the moment is because when you first place your warehouse, it gives you a few sort of like starting resources, so you can see them there. So your warehouse is where sort of like everything is stored.
Yeah, you can see that here. You have all these goods to collect. You can collect, but you can shut off a few things. So if you don't want to store apples inside of this warehouse or furniture, you can just click on it, and this stuff will not be stored in your warehouse.
Yeah, you'll be building multiple warehouses like in your settlement, so you can kind of like micromanage like what you want to put where.
Sorry, I was in the chat. But Patrick, I need an allowance to make an early access video compilation. Where do I get it? Via Casido or via Calypso? Yes, it's for everyone. If you buy that game, you can stream it, or you can make VODs on it as well. I think this is not a problem. Yeah, you're here with me from Calypso and Christian from Casido, and you have the permission
Yes.
to make videos about that. It would be an honor if you would do that, Bizu.
Yeah.
And I will definitely be in your stream. I demand potatoes and vodka.
I think those are basic needs, are they, for him? But what are the luxury needs? If those are the basics, what are the luxuries?
The luxuries? Yes, indeed. Love you both. Bisu, love us both. What's the luxuries? Can we see the...
So in the marketplace, it'll be the bread for what you've got at the moment. But I don't know if he's having potatoes and vodka for basics. I don't know what he'll want for a luxury.
We need. Let's check out if there's something similar.
There's cake.
Milk. Milk and honey.
Nice.
Maybe milk and honey is okay. I try to research stuff now because to get wood, for example, we need what's the name? I first have to
Resource working, yeah. So you have like a big tech tree that you can unlock all the different buildings with. So you can set your focus on that one, and then we can.
Okay, this is resource working, but we require 4 more residences. That means we have to build 2 more houses.
Yep.
And now it is work in progress, but we have to build some more houses. And here are the berry bushes, and I won't build some more houses or streets over them because later we can build up. I forgot the name of that building.
The Gatherer's Hut.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
And I will build it behind this one. Let's do some 3 more houses. Like so. Missed that shift button.
Feels like you're already building out your kind of like blocks of houses, like a city.
Yes, I think so.
Mm.
I'm so worse with keyboard and mouse. But now, yeah, building streets like so. Okay, then we can increase the time a bit, that they will build it a little faster.
So Groden Griezmann is saying you can build a Gatherer's Hut anyway, you just have to plant berries. That's true, but it costs you to plant the berries, so when you're first starting it's quite good to use berry bushes that are already on the map in case you use up all the money that you have having to plant new ones.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. It looks so damn good and prepared to be very deep. Love to see this. Yeah, thanks. Fragen stellen. Tolix, du möchtest eine Frage stellen, also kannst sie auch in Deutsch stellen, das ist kein Problem. Eduarda. Yeah, no, this channel is not only in English. The last Wednesday of a month is the German stream. We are a German publisher, but we are publishing our products all over the world, so we do most of our content in English. But if there is someone who wants to ask his question in German, this is not a problem. As well as in the German stream, someone can ask in English. Will the game be out in German language? Yes.
Yes, so we know that we have a very big, like a lot of followers in Germany of Distant Kingdoms. I know that I think GameStar has done quite a few articles on Distant Kingdoms, which is a German publication. So we really want to add in German soon. So I can't say when, but it will be there. It will be in Distant Kingdoms soon.
Ja, also Tolix, super, hat's mitbekommen. Wird's auf jeden Fall in Deutsch geben. Kannst ja auch mal bei GameStar vorbeischauen, muss ich auch mal tun. Yes, I've subscribed to the GameStar YouTube channel. It's very, very big one. Oh, we're starting lowering crescents now. Okay, we will get some tax.
Yeah, so that's how you earn money in this game is you get taxes from your population each month. So the more houses you have, the more taxes you have.
It's like a prequel trilogy to the Lord of the Rings, where we will discover what the Trade Federation. It's more of a more grown up thing with more politics, and Middle Earth with more politics.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now resource working. Yes, we can go back to the tech tree
and unlock it.
And unlock it, and bam! Dancer houses, mining. So next thing I will go to crop farming. So what do we need? We need the lumberyard. Can I build the lumberyard from beginning on?
Yeah, you've unlocked the lumberyard in the resource working.
I see. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it is here. The unlocks is now here. There were some small images, but I forgot to look at them. Okay. But you see, this is only the second day I'm playing this game, and this is early access. So
you're doing good.
So don't be too harsh to us all. Okay. Primary industry, the lumberyard.
So you want to get it, put in all the trees. So that blue radius is where it's going to pull the trees from. So
yeah,
and get it really in the forest.
That is the mistake I did in my when I played the tutorial. I placed it elsewhere, and then I had to spend money to let them plant or grow trees.
Okay. And then you can build a road there, so it starts delivering the wood.
Okay, so where is the road? Here it is.
Nice.
So is it connected now?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I really like, you can't really see it because of the trees, but I really like the animation on the lumberyard. You can see the kind of like logs coming through the saw.
And now we are definitely deep in the woods out here. Can see it right here a bit.
Nice.
Really cool. Oh, they are working. And from Nightwish, there are two German YouTubers, the Ragnar and Zwerg. They did playthroughs of this game. Cool.
So now I think we need to build a gatherer's hut to make sure the population don't start getting hungry.
That's right. Yeah, but I will visit those channels of these guys to write them something nice in the comments, I think. If I find someone... no, don't go away.
You're gonna lose your settlement.
Just pause the game. I will write these names of that YouTubers. So I think for them it's also nice when the publisher is writing in the comments, "Hey, thank you for playing our game."
Yeah, absolutely.
I will do that maybe on Monday, because now I have 2 days off, and then there's weekend. My distant kingdoms. So, okay. Yeah, we need
A gatherer's hut.
the gatherer's house. Where is that? Here is it. Something like, no. Something like this.
Yeah.
And connect it like that. Oh, I've paused the game. Forgot to. Oh, now it's little life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this ant farm like thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I like it more to have real creatures, real ant farm, because then you're responsible for real life. And a true story, my two daughters, they have snails. I think now 4 or 5 of them, and they're treating them very good. Those snails, they feel very, you can see it, they feel very comfortable and healthy. And yesterday, my youngest daughter forgot to put the top of the glass where they're living them, and two were missing them.
Yeah.
And then we had to find the snails.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
When did they turn up?
One of them was placed at the plastic giraffe, somewhere at the throat, and the other one was in a plastic bag. But everything was very near to their home.
Yeah. No.
But I was so upset. It's come on, this is a life form.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what they're doing it well. They're treating them well, and I do not have enough money yet to build another house. Because we have to build 2 more houses. Calypso games always good. Starry69, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot that you like our games. We're trying our best. So now maybe I have enough money to buy another
House, I think.
No, I need 30 of the crescents.
So when you're waiting for money, you can speed up the time if you need.
For sure, yes, it's only 2 now, and I'm in attack mode to build it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. What is your... Do you have favorite books or movies set in such a fantasy?
Fancy. I've just started. Do you know the Wheel of Time series?
No, never heard of it.
It's a really good fantasy series. It's been around for years and years, but
Okay.
they've just they released like some really short teaser trailers recently. That Amazon are making a series of it.
Oh.
And it looks really promising. So I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Oh, we have to check out that.
What about you?
When I was a kid, there was this movie with Jack Palance. You know that actor?
Oh yes, yeah.
Jack Palance. He played Carl Grissom in the Tim Burton Batman movie.
Oh yes, yeah.
That gangster boss, and he was the villain in that movie. And the movie is called Hawk. I think Jack Palance was the most famous actor in that movie.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cheesy, but it's an beginning of the 90s, beginning of the 90s fantasy movie, but I really liked it. There were two brothers. There was the one was that Jack Palance, and the other one is Hawk, the main character, and they're fighting for a woman, and then one brother turns to the evil side, and he has a connection to a dark wizard, and the younger brother Hawk gets a sword, and the sword has on the what is the name where you hold the sword? It's heft in German, where you hold the sword. So on the bottom of the sword there is a fist, and he gets the last stone of the elvish treasure, and then this fist opens and grabs this stone, and this is now his magic sword. And now he has to find his old friends to combine together against his evil brother. I still like it. Maybe it's nostalgic, but I have it on DVD. Hawk.
Well, sometimes like a bit of cheesy fantasy is what you need.
Yes. So, okay, let's check that out. Oh, I have to definitely check out our YouTube, our Facebook channels. Forgot that. If there is someone who wants to know. So, Schlofink is now following. Schlofink, thank you for being a part of Calypso Live now. And tomorrow there will be a VOD, me playing the tutorial, and on Friday will be the second episode where I start to learn Tropico 6.
Oh,
yes,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game, and I started it on the Nintendo Switch. Turns out, do you have an evil brother at Calypso Live? I have an evil brother. Don't know.
Maybe it's is it one of your like the times that you've appeared in an outfit and it's like an alternate persona?
Yes, I'm always telling my daughters that everyone has an evil twin, and mine is called Norman. And my older daughter asked me, do I also have an evil twin? And I said, you are the evil twin. There's a good one out there.
Yeah.
Okay, Grub Farm is now accessible, and then we can do some research for mining, maybe. Yes, I think that's a good step, because we only need 2 houses more and a water well. Yeah, that's doable. But first, build up our farm. Still my crop farm. Here it is. Turn that.
So you want to maybe space it a little bit further away, just so you have plenty of space for your fields. That looks good.
Yeah, here? Okay. Yeah. That's a good tip. Okay. So... Oh, I do not have enough crescents. Come on, I need a sheriff.
You need to go knock on some doors.
Yes. Come on, where's my money?
This is a fantasy mob boss.
You were talking about the movie. Do you have an evil brother?
Oh, the Hawk movie with the 2 brothers.
Yes, the Hawk movie. I do not have an evil brother. I have one brother, but he's not evil.
So you're saying you don't have access to a magic sword, Patrick, unfortunately.
Oh, I would love to have. Why Starry 69, thanks for following. Yeah, I would love to have. I'm such a huge Excalibur fan, and there is. This is the next point. Does anyone know that movie? It's from 1981, but it still looks awesome. It's called simply Excalibur, with Gabriel Byrne, a young, yes, it exists, a young Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this movie is so damn good and so bloody.
Yeah, it's a good film.
You know that? You know that movie?
Yeah, I know the movie. I know it's
It was Helen Mirren as Morgana, a young Helen Mirren. Oh my gosh, this movie is awesome. And I like the style of the sword, but it's not so overdone. But it looks so shiny. Okay, now I can place some fields. At the moment I only have grain. To get barley I have to unlock some more stuff, and then we can create beer and whiskey, and then we are pretty close to vodka, I think.
Yeah, pretty close.
Bam. Bam. And maybe another one for now.
Yeah, I think 3 or 4 is good to start.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks
Look at this. Now we need a water well. Here it is.
But talking of like films linked to King Arthur, have you seen they've done a trailer of a film called The Green Knight? A trailer's just come out about that.
Oh yes, totally forgot that this movie is. Yes.
It looks
but
good. Looks cool.
It is not out yet.
No, they just released a new trailer today.
A new trailer. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Bizu Sim bought the game. Hey, cool. Thanks a lot, Bizu.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
He's playing a lot of Calypso games on his channel. Tomorrow there will be a lot to do, so yeah. This game is only on PC, yes.
Yes, it's on Steam and GOG.
Steam and GOG, okay, here's the water well. And, okay, build 10 houses. Water well is in construction, so build 2 more of these shacks.
Need to get that money.
Yes.
But your happiness has gone up now that you've sort of like built the berries and the water well.
Yeah, so 72% was, and 16 people are living here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So you might want to see if on the gatherer's hut whether you can plant a few more berry bushes just to make sure there's lots and lots there.
Mm-hmm. Try.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. We have. Oh. Oh. Yes, I really like that. When I saw it yesterday, when the trees came out of nowhere, I said, "Come on!" Cool. So now 2 houses, so let's increase the speed. I hate increasing speed in those games. I like watching it in real time. I want to show a little bit more of a progress, but this is not the last stream we do with this game, I'm pretty sure. So here are my tasks, so we can head back to the tech tree. And the mining, we can unlock that. Next thing is denser houses.
Yep.
Density houses, okay, set.
So that will unlock like bigger houses. So at the moment you have 2 people per house, and that will add an extra 2, so you can have 4 people living in the same house.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, return. So I have to build 2 more. Let's build them. Oh, build them in this position here.
I like how I like how there's quite good variance between the houses as well. So some have like pumpkins, some have tomatoes in them, some have outhouses.
Yeah.
That's cool. And once you've placed those houses, don't forget to build your stone mine that you've unlocked.
Oh yes, for sure. Yeah. I forgot it.
Just as you get sort of like further into the tech tree, you'll start needing like stone for the buildings as well as just money and wood.
But where?
You zoom out. There you go.
This stone maybe. Here, stone mine. So we can place it on top of this. And we're pretty close.
Nice.
Really good. Another fantasy movie I like is the King Arthur movie from Guy Ritchie, which is not so popular, but...
Oh, Patrick. No. I like his films, but I wasn't a huge fan of the King Arthur one. I wasn't a huge fan.
I don't like his other films. I'm not a big Guy Ritchie fan. I tried a couple of them, and it's not his fault. It is just I cannot get in touch with his movies. I don't know why. He's a good man, but something
not your cup of tea.
Yes, and I watched King Arthur, and I was just like, "Oh, come on! That movie everyone hates is my favorite one of him."
Did you like the Robin Hood film that he did?
He did a Robin Hood with. What's that with?
Oh no, that wasn't Guy Ritchie. That was sorry, wasn't that Ridley Scott with
Ridley Scott with Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Haven't finished it yet. Once started it, but I can remember it was too late, and then I never had the chance to start it again or to finish it. I tried to watch that other Robin Hood movie with Jamie Foxx and...
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't finish that movie, but that was another... It's another story.
Yeah.
YouTube is just so far away from me. Twitch is just easier to reach. Okay, that looks so magical, and I'm so happy. Yes, it's really. Yes, it's alright. But we will start building some magic stuff later on. The King Arthur movie is strange. Yeah, didn't get that stuff with the elves.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Nightwish. That is a good tip with a warehouse. I need them later for the totems. Yes, I forgot. So I will have a little bit space here. Very good tip, Nightwish. Thank you. Oh yes, Bisu Zimt mentioned Robin Hood with Carrie Elves, Men in Tights. Yeah. That was cool, yeah. So mid-density pleasant house. Ba-bam. Oh, the exploration, but not for now. Magic seems to be oh. I think this is easier to reach.
Yeah, go for baking next, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll help you get the luxury need of bread.
Bread is a good thing. I'll just check our other channels. Oh, I want to open up Steam if everything runs correctly on your shop page. Distant Kingdoms. Yes, and here we are on Steam. Nice.
Everybody's in.
Okay. What do we need to unlock? 3 more houses, but as you told me, I can build this new type of house to get more people.
Yeah, so if you click on a house, you can upgrade it rather than building a new house.
Okay.
So if you just any house, and then in the mid underneath the happiness bar, you can see there's a couple of different icons.
Yes,
and then
I see.
There, yeah. So you need to make sure that there's.
Oh, we need more stone.
Yeah. Do you
Okay,
want to just check your warehouse to see if there's any stone has been added?
My warehouse is here. Find the basic clothing.
Not yet. So just check your mine.
Yeah, maybe it's not connected right to, but there. No, the mine is here. Oh, there is no one working, I think.
Well, there is some people. So some buildings, that icon means not all the job slots are filled. So some buildings will need like different affluences. So the other thing you can do in Distant Kingdoms is you can upgrade like the affluence of one of your settlers. So everybody starts as peasants, then you can turn them into citizens, and then artisans, and then nobles. So that means that they'll be able to do the jobs of certain different buildings. So for example, like if you wanted to build a mages guild later, you'll have to have like nobles who will work there. Okay. And each affluence as well will have like different needs. So your peasants just have like quite simple needs, but these will get more complicated as they sort of like move up the chain.
Mm-hmm. So and now what's so I think he is citizen, a crane operator.
Yeah, so you should have enough in there for now. But when we get to citizens, you'll be able to add even more jobs for that.
Okay.
But I think I saw a courier leave the building with hopefully some stone for that. So
let's check. Where is this stone? 4. Yes, they're doing their job. So just increase the time a bit, and then we can upgrade one of our houses. Yes, I think now it should work. Yeah, I have to be a little bit more patient sometimes. That's what I've learned in playing Tropico. I set up come on, what was it? I set up a building and for electricity, and I was, come on, why is it not working? So okay, they first have to deliver coal to it, and then it can start. Okay.
Like a whole production line, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that looks much bigger now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So there's another level as well you can unlock later. So there's like 3 different sizes of houses.
So now we need some more stone to. Oh yes, we have now. Now business is running. Okay, upgrade this one as well. So we should make it to 30.
So one thing that you want to check when your population is increasing in size, if you just want to click on your marketplace, let's just check we're producing enough of everything. So if you hover over the berries on the bar, so 3 out of 3 berries. Okay, so that means we need 3 lots of berries each month for our population, and we're producing 3 months. So if we increase our population anymore, we might need to build another gatherer's hut. And same for water, we're kind of like at our limit at the moment. So when we increase population further, we might need to build an extra couple of water wells and gatherers' huts.
I see. Okay, then let's do that now. Gatherer's hut.
Maybe put it on a different side of the settlement so it's not overlapping with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Let's see where. Turn it facing more towards the street here. Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm a good girl too. Sometimes when I'm playing Tea Party with my girls, yes, then I'm a pretty good girl, yeah. Yes, some water.
Mm-hmm. And then you can carry on increasing your population and taxes.
Turn that thing. Okay. Still need 2 more. Upgrade it. 29 of 30. So okay, how many can now be? Okay, 3 can now be stored. No, 4. Yes. Okay, we reached that one. We can go back to that one to unlock it. Now with the windmill, bakery, flour and bread. Yeah,
so you can start that production line now too.
Just check that out. And we'll do magic first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Secondary industry. Windmill. Place that here.
Perfect.
No, I will not, because I need wood and money.
More money.
So let's see if that wood is still there. No. Make a parking place out of this, please. Oh, but here we can.
So the other thing that you need to be careful of for this game is if you're placing lots of like production buildings, they cost like have a maintenance cost. So you always have to keep balancing your kind of your maintenance costs of your buildings with like the taxes that you come in. So it's like that's where some of the strategy comes in around your economy.
So what, you can upgrade a level 1 to citizens if you want to get one of the stone mine. What I can upgrade?
You have to unlock it on the tech tree first.
Yeah, okay.
You have to, after you've unlocked the tavern, you'll be able to unlock that.
Okay, yeah. It was just a comment in.
Mm-hmm.
Increase residence to 50. Let's see if we can. Oh, not.
You need a few more crescents.
Yeah, not now. Now we have it. And we can then place the bakery here at this spot. Maybe then we have a little space, maybe for totem also as so stuff later. And now it's a nice, lovely village we have built.
Very countryside-y.
we can do a little forecast, I think, now. I went to this world view tab, this compass, and I think we are here right now. Yeah, this is our place, and we have to explore the other hex parts of that map.
Yeah, so exploration is another sort of feature of Distant Kingdoms, and as you say, you use it to unlock new hexes on the map, which increases your buildable area, and you can find like resources on there as well to help with some of your like resource needs. So we've got that in the game now, but during early access, we're actually going to do like a huge update to the adventuring and exploration too. So it should become hopefully even better of a feature.
Oh, cool. So there are dungeons as well?
Yeah. So you will have encounters with like monsters, but also there'll be dungeons on the map as well that you'll have to clear. And if you don't clear a dungeon, it can have like an impact on your population happiness. So it's like a negative buff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Then you have this exploration button, but you need a tavern, then you can hire some adventurers, and trade routes will be part of it later.
Yeah, so you'll be building sort of settlements across the map, and you'll want to transport resources between them.
That's cool. Constructions with a bakery. What do we need for that? We need some more wood and some more crescents. So let's try to upgrade if that's possible. Yes. Upgrade another one maybe. Oh no. Not
enough.
Not yet. But it's okay. We don't need to hurry. People, it looks like most of you are interested in that game. So you can get it on Steam and GOG. On Steam at the moment the early access price is around 21 euros and a few cents. And later on, the planned price is, I think it's around 25 euros or 29. I'm not sure yet.
There was a comment in the chat saying that events should pop up in screen rather than a small flag in lower right corner. Yeah, we've had that feedback from the community as well, and that's something that will be changing. Hopefully in a patch and an update soon.
Oh, okay.
So that's good.
Yes, definitely leave your comments. You can contact us, and if you find something or have some idea for better quality of life features, for example, that is always welcome.
Yeah, there's a really good Discord community already, so feel free to join that and feedback.
No, I need 120 and I need a little bit more wood. Let's increase the speed. This is something I don't like.
In case you might miss something.
No, I cannot. I'm starting this game and it feels so relaxing. You have a good time. It's much different to these action-based games I usually play, and then I'm totally in, and then I don't want to rush it, you know?
Yeah, of course.
It's like you're making your meal, and it has to cook at a certain degree, but no, I want to eat it now. Let's pump it up, and But no, it needs its time.
You need to let it simmer.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense. It's a good analogy.
Yeah, and today, like I said, I'm recovered, but I'm still feeling a little weak, after that last 4 days. But I had a lot of time to binge a few series and watching a few movies. Syst 4, is that possible to write your question in English? Because we cannot understand that. That would be awesome.
Somebody's asking, is there a roadmap we can follow? So there's a early access timeline on the Steam forums that you can check out, and we'll be updating that as development continues. So hopefully we'll give you like a good idea of the next couple of updates to follow, but also we'll keep that updated as updates are released. So hopefully giving you a bit of a better idea of what's coming in development.
And you have any further question, Bizu, you can ask me and I will take care of it. We still need a little increased residence, but first want to build a bakery before I will start to upgrade or build some more. Yes. It looks good now. You love Stalker 2? Says 4. Okay.
So is that the bakery waiting to be built?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Some good fresh bread.
It's making me hungry. It's dinner time.
Oh no, I had a lot for lunch, so I think I'm finished for today. Eating maybe an apple or something like that. It's dinner time. Oh, cake later on. Yes, Bizu, that's a good idea. He knows Casido, but maybe you could tell us a little bit more about Casido games and stuff. That's a good idea.
Yeah, of course. So, as you say, like Rise of Industry, we worked with Dapper Penguin on that, and they're currently working on another game as well called Recipe for Disaster, which you can check out. Obviously, the game that I've played with Patrick on here is Mechanicus, which we worked with Bulwark Studios on. And then there are two other games that we're currently working on, obviously Distant Kingdoms, which you're having a look at now, and there's also another one called City of Gangsters, and that's done by Somerson, who did Project High Rise, which you might have heard of as well. So yeah, quite a nice little like different collection of games.
Syst4, you asked what is this game. This is Distant Kingdoms, and we have Christian from Casido Games here, and you are a product manager. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Christian's the product manager of this game. It's in early access. You can get it on Steam or GOG, and for we said it a couple of times, I think around 21 euros around. This is the early access price I saw on Steam. And we're now playing the early access version. This is the same version you will achieve when you buy this game. I do not have a special version yet.
I like how you say yet.
Yeah, yet.
We'll give you a secret version later.
Yes, yes. Sometimes I get yes. For
Preview.
example, next week. Next week we will have a preview stream for our new DLC Buccaneers for Port Royal 4. And for that I will have a version that nobody will have at this time.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Sometimes when you have a game here from Calypso, for example, and it's not out yet, but you have the physical version, and so haha, got it. Mac People, hello. Have you some news, Mac People? Werewolf. We're no PS5. This game, no, it's not on PS5.
It's a PC game.
Yes. There is another question from Groden Griezmann. How do you fish? According to update 2, you should be able to fish.
Yes, so when the update comes out, I'll be able to tell you more details about the fishing then, but it will be a new production building will be introduced, a new resource, like fish will be added to the water sources in the game, and we'll also be doing some polish on the water, so it'll look a bit more high quality. So it'll be like another production line, like producing bread. It will just be like using the wild fish resource to be collected.
Oh, my Russian ear can understand such a fast speech, but I am hasty. Okay. Yeah, MacPeople, you got the job. MacPeople was here, had a job interview here in our office.
Oh, amazing.
Yes. And she visited me here in the studio. Yeah, that was...
Congratulations. That's really cool.
That's nice. Cool. That's good. Yes, I upgraded some more residences.
Your happiness is looking good.
Oh, yes.
Great, yeah. That's good.
I have to mute myself. Okay, I'm back because you don't want to hear that. Syst4, your English is pretty bad, but I hope you enjoy the time. Although, is the fact. Where are you? You are from Russia, I read. Oh, Bizu, you're waiting for the next update. Yeah, but you can start already with it. There is some things to explore. This exploration thing is active. A lot of content you can access to now, and then I haven't spotted something that stops your good time in this game.
Yeah, there should be a good experience for players with this version. It has, a lot of the core features in for sure.
A little bit more. We'll upgrade these buildings first. I need some more wood. And magic is the next thing we'll get, and then we can build some totem. Because there are where can I see that? There is the possibility of some diseases and
Yeah. There's an emergency system within the game. So when you get to citizens level, you'll experience your first one. But there's fire, disease, and crime. So these are emergencies that can affect your buildings, your houses, and have sort of like negative effects on them. So you might lose money or resources, or if you don't fix them, eventually the houses can be destroyed. But we have there's a really cool mechanic in place where you can build buildings to sort of counter this. So like the fire station or the apothecary, and the equivalent of, I suppose, like ambulances or fire trucks in this world is emergency cows. So we have cows pulling like carts either with medical supplies or water. So maybe we might be able to see one of those. It's quite a very cute animation.
Nice, yeah. So let's get a little bit closer to it. You can see how much life there is. Oh, they have some pumpkins in the garden.
I know, very, very quaint.
Yeah, cool stuff in here. Yeah, what else can we upgrade? We need some wood. You have an event.
Oh, so if you click the exclamation point in the bottom right-hand corner.
Oh yeah. Broken mill. Okay, careful. The windmill appears to have broken down. Without it, the bakeries can make bread. Send an engineer. No! Ignore it. No.
Ignore it. It's fine.
Ignore it. That costs money. Okay. So they still have berries. Don't have to plant them. We still need a little bit more wood. Is it a good idea to build another
Lumberyard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think definitely you can get your wood production higher. Just make sure you build a couple of extra houses to make sure you're getting enough tax to pay for the jobs.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely two lumberyards definitely helps. You can also like upgrade your production buildings as well. Each one has like an upgrade tab on it where you can increase the efficiency of them as well. So that's also an opportunity.
I see. Bam. Let's check out. Yeah. Oh no. I was in construction mode. Okay. Upgrades. 500 crescents. 170 wood. 90 stone.
So some of those you'll need to advance down the tech tree for, but the first ones you should be able to do.
Yeah, oh, we have another exclamation mark. Feast of Voice. It's the Feast of Voice. The mines are shut for the day, and the dwarves are celebrating with friends and family. A day of celebration, relaxation, and feasting. Okay. They're enjoying a well-earned break. Yeah, tomorrow we also have a free day.
Oh, do you? That's cool.
Yeah. And then I took the Friday as well. Having
you're planning so for an extra long weekend.
Yeah, and I will get my COVID injection on Friday.
Great.
Yeah. Today they called me.
Yeah. Well, that'll be good to have that done. when you've got a bit more money, you can plant some more berry bushes again.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's okay. When is Disciples 4 coming out? Disciples Liberation. I don't know yet. Maybe towards end of the year. I'm not sure. Maybe they changed. They would change it. Not really sure, but I'm looking forward to it. Maybe I will start playing Disciples Liberation in the next couple of weeks. For me, because I'm not allowed to stream it right now. It is not in that situation where we can show it. But if you subscribe to Calypso Live, then you will and hit the notification bell, then you will get notified when we release a new video with some news, let's plays, and yeah, this is the best way to get Calypso news. We also did a pre-recorded interview with Freema Studios that are responsible for Disciples Liberation, with Jordan Tiboost, who also was a creative part on games like Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Odyssey, I think. So it's
Cool.
definitely not a blind guy in the business. If you made it that far, then a lot of respect. And it seems he's a pretty handsome colleague. And it felt that I didn't speak to him personally, but yeah, sometimes if you know people, it felt like, yeah, this is a person you can work with.
Yeah.
Oh, Snuffert, you also need your injection. Yes, I almost had one on Monday, but it was cancelled, and yeah, I was sick, so there was no chance. So there's two houses I can upgrade. Now we have to wait a little bit. Did you read the Lord of the Rings books?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. And The Hobbit too, yeah.
And The Hobbit, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started The Hobbit, but I never finished it. I read the Lord of the Rings books before I saw the movies, and I must say I like the movies more than the books.
You and me, Patrick, have some differing opinions about King Arthur films, whether you prefer the movies or the books more.
But this is how a conversation starts. If we would agree to everything, it's just you read
yeah.
You read the books? Yeah. How did you like it? Yeah, I like it. Yes, I like it too. How did you like the movies? Yeah, I like it. Yeah, okay. Next topic.
Okay, we'll see you next week for the next stream.
No, I think while these guys here are working, the first book is really, really slow, because he's describing everything, and that's very hard to come into. And I like the first movie the most because it's so romantic and the most magical movie, I think. And me personally, I think it was not a bad idea to keep Tom Bombadil out of the story, because if you think of it, it was just a pit stop on their journey, and they got their swords, I think, from him in the book. But for me, it makes more sense when they got their swords from Aragorn, who is a sword fighter.
Yeah.
And
yeah, Still is quite a strange character.
yeah, I can understand that a lot of people didn't like that decision because he's a very popular character. But he was not necessary for the story.
No.
I really enjoyed the second book. The second book was awesome, and when I first saw the trailer of the Two Towers, or it was a teaser, I don't know, and just for I don't know a few seconds, you saw one character, and I looked at him and I said, "This is Eomer," and he was my favorite. He was my favorite character. I said, "This is Eomer." It was just like I imagined him. That was great. I loved the second book, and the third book is also cool, except the ending. And all the people that told me, "Oh, that ending of the Return of the King movie, oh, that was so boring and so slow." And so, "Oh, you haven't read the book yet? Okay, good."
And I thought Eomer as well was really cool, and it was fun seeing him in The Boys. Did you watch that on Amazon, the superhero series?
Carl Urban is cool.
Carl Urban, yeah. He's great.
And he is cool in Judge Dredd, in Dredd,
Yeah.
the Judge Dredd movie. Yeah, Carl Urban is a very underestimated guy, I think. But he has his roles. He cannot complain, I think.
No. He's had some good parts.
Mac Peepo, I read the books after the movies, and I also loved the movies more. Okay.
Oh, another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Snufford. Snufford. The entire Auenland raiding is missing in the movies. Yes, thank God. I hated this part.
Oh yeah, that wasn't so good.
Yeah, and that story with Saruman continues at this point, and no, that was not my thing.
Yeah, not quite the same.
But overall, it is a masterpiece. There is nothing to complain.
You're doing well with your happiness on 95%.
Yeah. What do you think about the Hobbit movies?
I'm not so keen on the Hobbit movies. I don't think they're as good as the Lord of the Rings movies. What about you?
And that is the point. If I saw that whole making of thing because I have the extended versions, and there's another 3 hours of making of per movie, and it was very hard to produce that because on set, Warner Brothers, they were on set, they were already producing these movies, and then they got the news, "Oh, we have to produce 3 movies instead of 2." And they were all thinking about they have to produce 2 movies. And then you saw Peter Jackson running around with a couple of stuntmen in jumpsuits and some fake weapons. And okay, we have to get more war and stuff, just filming that they get more content. I think that production was not very good. On the other side, every fantasy movie has the problem, The Lord of the Rings, because it was so perfect. And yeah, if there would be no Lord of the Rings movie, The Hobbit would look much better.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I liked what they did with Thorin, the Dwarf King.
Yeah.
Richard Armitage played him, and I really liked his acting, and that was really good. That was much better than I expected Thorin. in the story. And I like that Misty Mountain song.
Yeah, that was really good.
Will there be a way of trading and playing with other nations on the same map in the future? From Bisozimt.
So there's still a lot of like development and planning to go into the game. The way that discovering other races at the moment works is you will find them on the map, and then you will start to include them in your own settlement. But as it's still very, very early days in early access, that's still being thought about by the devs. So it may that idea may change over the coming year.
Patrick, are you waiting for the Lord of the Rings series? No, not really, because I think it's not really based on something. It's playing before the Lord of the Rings.
So Lord of the Rings is like the third age, isn't it? And I think the series is supposed to be in the second age.
Yes, but I like to move forward and not backwards. I'm really tired of that prequel thing, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, we can unlock some mana well. Cool. Set focus on the tavern. I hate if they extend finished universes.
Yeah.
Yes, sometimes it's good. Like, for example, it's different. The series Leftovers, they did 3 seasons and said, that's it, 3 seasons and we're done. No 4th season. Never. The same with that German series Dark, which is, I think, the... Did you see Dark?
I loved it. Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, and this is a German series. We were all like, come on, this is from us? Really? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, now we can build it. Here, the mana well. Okay, that taps into the lens magic to produce mana. Requires, we have everything it needs. So, can you explain this mana well for the viewers, Christian?
Yeah, absolutely. So when you have unlocks the mana well, you start being able to produce that as a resource. And one of the things that you can do in Distant Kingdoms is you can place totems. So once you have placed the mana well, you'll be able to unlock those. And they can have like positive benefits on different aspects of the game, whether it's increasing your taxes or increasing your happiness, or there's one that increases like the production rates of buildings. So it's a good way of like supporting your settlement and population. It's also something as well that will be added to throughout the process of early access. So we're looking at other ways that we can use mana. So later on in development, we'll be introducing spells as well. So yeah, another important way to kind of like keep your population happy. Yeah.
That's always keeping people happy. Magic.
I feel like your VO skills are really good, Patrick.
Yeah. The Siegwart, a warm hello from a nearby kingdom. Yes. Hello and welcome. Yes, and here it is. I wanted... no. Now I hate myself. I will steam iron my hands later. I wanted to start this stream today with my trailer voice. because I have no costume today for this. I only have sci-fi costumes and steampunk stuff. So I want to say, in a world. Steam iron your hands. Yeah, so with steam iron my hands, this is some sort of a punishment when I did something wrong, you know. This is what Dobby wanted to do in the second Harry Potter movie. Okay. So now mana here, it will be produced 16.
So if you go onto your construction tab, you'll be able to see that you can start placing
totems.
You can see what some of the effects are.
Yes, and we'll definitely build one nearby the windmill for maybe. Okay, we have these totems. The totem of fire safety, reducing the risk of fire. The totem of great riches, a totem dedicated to increasing taxation. Oh, this is the favorite totem of Prince John and the Sheriff of Nottingham. We need more of this yellow totems.
One by every house.
Yes. No, sorry. I'm so glad that I installed this mute button before the show.
I didn't think I was quite so funny, Patrick. But I'll take that.
Oh, you heard it. You heard it, but the viewers, not the viewers. Oh, forgot. A totem of hygiene, a totem dedicated to reducing illness risk. Totem of the foreman, a totem dedicated to increasing production efficiency. That's very good. Make sure to place that nearby the stone mine. Totem of the guard, a totem dedicated to reducing crime risk. But first of all, before we build something, where can I see? Ah, here is the risk. If you go to your building, the windmill, for example, then you can here see there's a 0.3% crime risk as well as fire risk. So at the moment here there is no need to build a totem that has influence on these things, but maybe we can build that foreman totem nearby this. Okay, maybe we can get. This will also affect my gatherer's house. I think we are in the radius.
Yes, yeah, it should affect it as well.
I think that is a good place for that. Patrick almost died on the stream. Yeah. Bless you, Patrick.
My fault. I feel very bad.
Thanks.
Never appearing on a Calypso stream again.
Oh no. I like this stream so much.
Yeah.
It's not funny, yeah. Okay. Oh, now hear the magic. Amazing. Is there any totem? It's so hot in here. I had the whole day the PCs were running and I forgot to activate the air condition. Hygiene, totem of happiness. Increasing the happiness. No necessary now. Increasing taxation. Yeah, let's do that Prince John totem.
That would be my call. If you want to remove the totem glowing effects as well, you can switch those off if they get annoying.
It's when I click on it also.
So in the on the menu at the bottom, the lens on the far right.
Yeah.
And then if you tick it off, the totem effects at the top, the very top one.
Yes, I see.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, that's good to know. Sometimes I need that, and most of the times not. Okay, increase residence to 60. Do you want to kill yourself? There will be no air condition for a sick man. Yeah, you're right. But it's so hot. Bam. Bam. Yeah, and I want to kill everyone in the building. Yes. If I will lose ground, I will take a couple of you with me.
I appreciate all the positive comments in the chat about the game. That's really cool to hear. I'm glad you guys like the look of it.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, we need some more residents. Yeah, but I want to look at what I've done so far.
Yeah.
That's so nice. What about the berries? That looks good. Let's check out the demands here in the marketplace. Yes, and the luxury needs bread. We're producing a lot of bread. Looks good. Oh, that was so hard yesterday, and I wanted to play that game earlier this weekend, but I wasn't able to. Yesterday I said, I have to play that game, and I sat down my chair, and I could not sit the whole time because my stomach, the muscles, they were aching because I coughed so much during the weekend.
Oh no.
And then I sat there and then, oh come on, and I was recording the VOD at home. And I said, oh, come on, let's stop it. Do I have enough time for now? Yes. Oh man, that was not a good experience. Oh, there is a question for you, Christian, from Bizu.
We already waited a long time to get it since I saw it 2 years ago at Gamescom. Yes, it's it's been in development for quite a while, but glad that it's finally entered early access for you all to be able to play it. But yeah, it's finally out, so that feels good.
You will need to build another mana well with 2 totems.
Yes, so as you once you've placed a totem, it'll reduce your mana quite a lot. So if you have the resources to build another mana well,
that's a good tip. Thank you. So we have 1 pro here.
Yeah.
No, this is not a good spot. This is also not a good spot. No. Oh, maybe here. I'm not sure. Build it right here. So build some more houses to get the tavern. Houses here. No.
It's properly growing into like a good settlement.
Yeah. Actually hyped for the next Gamescom just because there was none last year, and I don't think there will be one this year. And there being a Gamescom again means we have a great degree of normality again. Yes, but it is definitely only digital. The Gamescom this year, they wanted to do a hybrid form, I've heard. But I was pretty sure that they cannot make it. I think if we will all get our injections by the end of the year, then maybe normal life will be next year or so. With
I think
one mana well only supports one totem. Okay.
you got pros in the chat calling my knowledge out.
Yes. Yeah, that's good. The hybrid was cancelled 1 or 2 weeks ago. Yes, I think I've heard it last week, beginning of the last week, yeah. A Zoom meeting, yeah. Yeah, it's strange. I've never been at a Gamescom.
Neither have I, actually. I'm looking forward to, like your viewers are saying, I'm looking forward to the first time that I can go along to one.
No, never was at one because I wanted to go, but then I saw at this point I was not working here. I just wanted to go there as a visitor, and I saw it's so crowded, and
It's certainly a lot of people. Yeah.
I think if you are there, you have the chance to be a part of it, and when I will get the chance to be at the Gamescom, I will shoot some movies, some films, some behind the scenes stuff, and uploading it in the evening and when I'm in the hotel or so. I think that's gonna be really interesting. Yes.
Should have behind the scenes access to all the Calypso and Casino games and their stalls.
Yeah. I worked, I think, 2 times at the International Automobile Convention in Frankfurt.
Mm-hmm. How was that?
For Suzuki. And that was a really strange experience because I've worked, I shot a couple of scenes there, and then I edited the presentation of the car.
Yeah.
And they had a crew, and they shot it, and I shot some additional scenes, and then I had all this footage I shot during the day, and this presentation, and I had to produce a trailer, which was then uploaded to Suzuki Global.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yes, and I did that 2 times, and the first time I was there, it was so much pressure. I think I never had that much pressure before, because I knew that they were always disappointed with the trailer in the past.
Yeah.
And then it was my first time there, and I shot my stuff, and then after the presentation I went to a small backstage room with some boxes and all that stuff, and editing on a laptop. And then there was another guy from who did the same for Suzuki Europe, and he was much more experienced than I was at this time, and we were editing as hell because we had to finish it at that same evening. And in the end, I was done. I was finished, and then a tall Japanese guy suited up with his 2 ninjas in the back, with 2 other suited up guys, entrance this tiny room, and it was not Mr. Suzuki, but I think in Tokyo a lot of people know who he is when he's walking through the office floors. And I offered him a seat, and he was just sitting down and watched this video. And I was sweating like hell, and I was so nervous. And then the trailer he saw it was finished, and then he got up. He looked towards his ninjas, and then he talked to them in Japanese. And I said, "Oh, come on! What is he talking to them? So will I survive this day, or don't know?" Yeah. And then he looked at me, and he said, "Good job, thank you." And he walked out of the room. And
good praise.
I couldn't handle that, because usually in Europe the people say, "Yeah, that's cool, thanks a lot, you're done, good work, see you next year or so." But the Japanese, they're really different, and he just said, "Good job, thank you," and he went away. I was there stunned, and then I had eye contact to that guy who did the same for Suzuki Europe, and like I said, he was more experienced, and he looked at me like with open eyes, and so, good man. I said, "Yes, was that good?" And he said, "Yes, that means that was really good." And I was just like, "Oh my god!" And then you saw your edit on Suzuki Global, and that was pretty cool. And that was the first one who got hired a second time.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah,
that's a good story.
Yeah, I was there a second time, and after that they skipped the convention, and then there was COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the end of that.
I've been I was twice, actually, for me, too many people, and it's not my preferred way to get information. Yeah, I think the indie booth is pretty cool at the Gamescom, and there you will get a lot of information. Bisu, I've been there so often. I've seen a lot of people from Calypso, like Bernd, Maria, Lars. Maria and Lars are not with us anymore. Even the guys from the dev teams of Gaming Minds, Imbic, every year was fantastic. Oh, that's nice. I talked to like 3 or 4 guys, and that's it, yeah. One of them were some soldiers of the German army who were there as well. They hated being there because people did not like that they were there, and so they got suited all the time. Okay. Yeah, that's no reason. Yeah, maybe you can say, if you recognize that people don't like your army uniform, you can say, well, it's just cosplay for the next battlefield. Or so.
I'm here in promotional capacity.
Yeah. Okay, we can unlock the Tavern and set focus. Oh, there is the firefighter station. Oh, I'm afraid we will not make it this far, but we can build up the Tavern. The Bundeswehr had a booth. Oh, okay. That's interesting. At the Gamescom. That's strange. They were advertising and recruiting there. Oh, now I understand, yes. At the games... There are a lot of gamers that love shooter games, but I think most of them in real life are pacifists. Don't you think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think this is the right place to recruit.
No.
Here is the Tavern. This is quite a huge building.
Yeah, so this is the one that unlocks like the exploration mechanic.
Yeah. so cool that I can turn around the camera. That changes everything.
This is the sort of high quality features that we've added in camera rotation.
Yes. I'm so glad about that. So maybe the Bundeswehr needs some recruits for the future of gaming, like in Ender's Game or so. So these guys, they can handle drones and...
Yeah, as Snowford says, revolutionary camera controls.
Yeah. Let's speed up a bit because we're close to the end and we will definitely not go into overtime today because I need my bed, I think.
Rest and recovery after the week.
Yes. What is the difference between the nations you can choose in distant kingdoms?
So each one will have like different requirements. So, for example, like the dwarves will have like certain luxury needs and basic needs that they'll need. So, I think the elves, for example, will need wine, whereas the orcs might require like a different drink, and that like replicates across all the affluences as well. So it's like differences in requirements, and later on in development as well, this will be like the mechanic will be like deeper as well in terms of the differences between the races. So for now, it's just about what you'll have to produce for them, and later on in development, that will get added to.
Create. Patrick Topia. No. Oh yes. Save that. Are you sure you want to create it? Yes, for sure. Yes, I think that's it. Try out the tavern by yourself, guys. Or follow us on Calypso Live on YouTube. Tomorrow there will be a run through the tutorial with the humans as a VOD, and next week there will be another one, and in this one you can see the tavern and the exploration, but not today. But I'm pretty sure that this wasn't our last stream with Distant Kingdoms. Yeah, finally, my opinion at the moment, it is really relaxing. It is something, it is a sort of game I'm searching for, because as I mentioned very often, I'm playing more action-based games, and then you need a game to calm down a little bit. And here there is a lot of things to do, but with that whole flair, with the soundtrack, yeah, I enjoyed it really these 2 hours.
Oh, glad to hear it. It's been really fun streaming with you, Patrick.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's always a little bit. I mean, the people know that these are our games, and we are not giving them a full review like independent magazines do or so. And sometimes I try to be as honest as possible, and yeah, it's hard. I really mean what I just said. It's really good. I'm looking forward this how this game grows as my Patricktopia. Okay, yes, Sigvard, see you guys. Thanks for streaming. Yes, welcome. If you join the Rich and Lumberyard Road to the houses in Tavern, the wood will be taken to the tavern instead of to the warehouse first. Okay. Some pro gamers. Nightwish, how many hours did you spend in that game? That's great. Okay, thank you. Tomorrow, as I said, tutorial VOD. On Friday, second video, me learning Tropico 6. And next week's stream will be the Buccaneers DLC stream for Port Royal 4. Christian, thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me.
And your help. And good night, guys. Until next time. Bye.